A 10x event, a 2x event, and a 150 ancient guaranteed legendary champion event is coming into Raid Shadow Legends this weekend. Damn. And just this is happening when I do not have ancient shards. Yes, people who do have ancient shards will benefit so much from this event, because at 150 you will be guaranteed a legendary champion. Which champion is being advertised as a legendary champion that is given this weekend for the guaranteed? His name is, let me see again, Style 2's Dragon Bane. If I head over to the champion roster right there, this champion is part of the Bannerlords faction. He's sort of a new champion to Raid Shadow Legends, and many players do not have him. I do not know what this champion does, but take a look at him. Style 2's Dragon Bane. So at 150 ancient shards, you are guaranteed to get this champion this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think that's how long the event will last. Let me quickly take a look at his skills. Increase defense, crit damage. I'm not going through it. A defensive based champion. What is it known for? Has a 75% chance of placing increased defense and crit damage, decreased crit damage, and decreased speed on enemies. What else? Attacks all enemies 2 turns each hit, 50% chance of placing stun, AoE stun. Nice. And of course a passive with weaken, decreased defense, poison. So it's an all-round champ. It's sort of new. I don't know about him much, but he is available. If this is one you want, take a look at his skills and decide whether you want to pull 150 ancients or not for him. Remember, whether you're pulling ancient for this champion or not, if you have 150, this is the weekend to pull it if you're not saving for a guaranteed like this, right? So why is it this weekend? Because this weekend you have double chance of getting legendaries and epics from your shards. If you head over to the portal on Friday and Saturday, you notice that the chances of pulling epics will increase to 16% for ancients, and the chances of pulling legendaries will increase to 1% for legendaries right there, still ancient shards. So that's what will notify you that the event is on, and then you can start pulling your shard. Of course, the portal will show the colorful blue right there, and so you can know the event is on. I'll be pulling shards on my main account, only 23 unfortunately, and I'll also be pulling shards on the Noob to Pro, because why not? We love shard pulls on this YouTube channel. So I'll be pulling all my shards, especially on the Noob to Pro. We're hoping to finally get game-changing champions, so I'm looking forward to that shard pull video tomorrow to let you guys know whether Noob to Pro will be advancing to Ultra Nightmare or will still be stuck at Nightmare with the new champions we get. We have already struck pity, so I'm not expecting any legendaries from those shard pools, at least game-changing epics. So what else is coming with this 2x ancient? You also expected to get a 10x along with it, and this 10x will feature the new faction, the new Sylvan Watchers faction. Is all the champions from this faction are in there. I'm talking about the ones who don't have yet. All the legendaries, Elva, King, Gakloba, Ruak, Ailil, strange names right there. Cormac, Dwedan, I think Dwedan and Cormac are in there. Let me quickly check. Ruela is in there, Cormac is in there, and Deity is in there. So these three are in there. Ruela is also in there. Nia is not in there because she's already been given out recently or so. So all the legendaries and 4 of the epics, I think 4 of the epics are in there. So that's what you'll be pulling mostly from your ancient shards. If you do get epics, you have a 10 times chance that it will be one of these epics. If you do get legendaries, it will be a 10 times chance that it might be one of these legendaries. So a lot of people who do not have these champions will be looking to pull their shards to get this champion. Even if you don't have up to 150 ancient shards, you might be pulling your shards to get any of these legendaries. Maybe at when you hit 100 ancient mark. I don't even have up to 100 ancients, and I don't even have the gems to say I want to purchase. And yeah, so there's a mixed feeling about this event coming up right now in Raid Shadow Legends in terms of the weekend. We already knew a 2x is coming. Everybody knew that. We just did not know it to feature the Sylvan Watchers, or we expected it to feature the Sylvan Watchers faction, this 10x that just passed, right? Or that is currently the past 10x. We expected it to feature then, but instead it's now coming into a 2x. So there's a mixed feeling. I personally don't have 150, so I'm not affected by it. But if you do have 150 and you've spent it on this ongoing Revenant Path event right now for the fusion, I think it's not a fusion, for the event that is currently going on, a lot of people were angry that this event did not launch at the same time as the other event. It came up later. So there's a lot of mixed feeling, and everybody has the right to feel how they are feeling about this event, because Playroom is putting everything out of sync. And just after this 2x and this 10x and this guaranteed legendary from Ancient event ends, guess what might be coming? A fusion announcement. So watch out for that. If you do not have enough shards to do a fusion, you might want to save some. Pull enough you need to just get something for your legendary event. 2x legendary, just pull your legendary and then save the rest for maybe another day. But the good part about this is that this Revenant part event will fall in line with us pulling shards, so you can get some points right there for that Revenant part. So as you pull your shards tomorrow for the 2x Ancient, you'll be getting points also for this Revenant part. I guess that's a nice thing, because I'm slacking behind. I've been farming Dragon and I've still not gotten anywhere near to the bottom right now. So I guess pulling 25 or so Ancient shards will help me. I am totally free to play. I will not be spending my gems to convert into energy, but I hope the Noob to Pro will be getting something awesome. So I didn't want to make this one a very, very long and then begin to call out all the epic champions and check out all their skills. I expect you to take a look at them tomorrow when they launch, and then you decide, even if there was no 10x, even if there was no 10x for Sylvan watchers in this event, right? My point is, it is still a 2x. So people are saying there's a 2x, I mean there's a 10x and then there's a guaranteed event. What if there was no guaranteed event? What if there was no 10x? Does it mean you will not pull your shards? I don't think so. Most people will pull their shards whether there was a 10x or there was a 150 ancient guarantee. They will still pull their shards. But the only bad part is that they've made a lot of players pull shards earlier before now this event is coming. So that's what is kind of scummy to do, and everybody will be, you know, making their opinion known about this event this whole weekend. It's not a nice one. A 2x is always nice, but putting awesome champions like this in a 10x when people just spend their shards is not a nice one. It's an opportunity for you to swipe your card if you want these champions that bad. Personally, I don't know much about all these legendary champions to tell you whether it's worth it or not. Most endgame players have already completed faction wars, right? So if you've completed faction wars, what do you need with this faction? I am not going for any of these epics. I don't even want any of these legendaries. I have other champions on my list that are more important than these champions. So personally, I don't think these champions are worth me pulling shards for. Even if it's just a 10x, I'm not going to be going crazy about them, because it's not going to all of a sudden make me lose my Lydia or not. I have already completed faction wars. But for those of you who have not completed faction wars, you might say, okay, it's time for me to have an opportunity to get these champions so that I can use them to complete the faction and finally get my Lydia. I understand that point. So for those who don't have faction wars completed, you might want to pray and hope that you get any of these legendaries if you don't have more top priority legendaries that you want from raid. All right, so let me know what you think about this one. The epics, are they game changing enough for you to really want them, or you have better epics to hope for? I'm hoping for somebody like a Vogot on the Noob to Pro, somebody that is going to change that account. A AoE poisoner for 2 tons, what's her name, Venomage. Those are the champions I'm looking forward to on the Noob to Pro, not these Sylvan watchers epic champions. Even I do have on, but there are other priorities that I rather get from that account. So remember, it's not just ancient. This 10x, you can get these champions by pulling void shards and also sacred shards. I do have sacred shards, but 10x doesn't mean you should pull your void shard. Everybody will be pulling only ancient shard this time around. Save your void, save your secrets for the fusion. Spend all your ancients and save the rest of the shards for the upcoming fusion that will soon be announced. All right, that's all I have for you guys in terms of the news that was dropped just now in the raid Discord, and hopefully tomorrow you watch as we pull shards on the Noob to Pro and my main account. Total of about 80 shards will be pulled. Not a lot. We've pulled more than 300 at one time, because I did spend a lot of shards the last time we pulled ancients, and I went really hard, and I did spend all my shards on trying to get, let's not talk about that fusion that just ended again that I missed out on getting the rare. All right guys, let me know in the comments below if you think this is worth going for. A 2x is always worth going for, but do you appreciate the 10x and the guaranteed event that is just launching with it, or this is not any good? I'll see you guys in the comments below. Hit that like button and see you tomorrow for that shard pool video. If you want me to pull your shards along with the Noob to Pro and my main account, hit me up in the Discord and I'll be able to coordinate and pull your shards along, so we'll see who strikes gold. Later guys.